Hey YouTube world, what's going on? Mark here from TST Industries, back in the garage. I have a special guest, Chris White is here.
Hello.
It's a new face for a lot of you viewers, for basically everyone out there, but he is the newest TST sponsored rider, and we're actually putting him on our Superbike R3. And now Chris has been racing for a while. He does have his own 2019 R3.
Right.
And recently we did put him on the Superbike. Obviously it's kind of a built bike, but now I don't really want to focus too much on that one. I want to ask you about your personal bike, because you did ride it and race it without the WORX Pack installed, and that's kind of why we're here. This is something we're really proud of. We brought this technology to the market with, proven after winning a national championship. We just want to kind of bring some value, some added value to this WORX Pack, give the viewers out there an idea, like, is this really worth it? Is this all that it's cracked up to be? Now, I did mention Chris is our newest sponsored rider here, so I don't want this to seem like a paid ad or anything, but tell me, how do you feel installing the WORX Pack and going out and racing with it compared to not having it installed on your bike?
Right off the bat is the sound it makes.
Okay.
When you get on the gas, it gives you a really, really good growl.
Okay.
Right out of the airbox, right under you. And the acceleration is pretty great. For somebody who buys a bike stock and tries to get into racing or just wants a peppier bike,
yeah,
I would say that as far as bang for your buck, it's really hard to beat. You know, it allows you to rev out higher, and it makes power all the way up to the top. It doesn't fall off like the stock ones do, where you lose a lot of power right at the upper level, which is great in racing, because when you're on the straight and you're drafting, it really allows you to get that extra edge on pretty much everybody else.
Yeah.
And allows you, or allowed me, to get around them before the braking section. And when you qualify better, you have a better chance of staying out front. And when you have the power to stay out front, you can keep moving forward.
Yeah.
And that was something that I definitely have, the WORX Pack to thank for, at least the performance side of it. The other side is obviously time and training and
your actual skill,
right,
which you have an abundance of.
So we
thank you for that.
Yes.
Obviously, this pack isn't something that you can just install on a race bike and it's going to take you from the back of the pack to the first spot, And now on your personal bike, you aren't using the Yamaha like we have for our
right.
WORX Pack, but you do have a Graves.
I do.
Why did you choose Graves?
I chose the Graves because I'm a Graves guy, I think.
Okay.
I've always had Graves on my bikes. I like them a lot.
That's a perfect answer.
I looked them up. They were one of the lighter exhausts, and it made decent power on, compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
And, not gonna lie, it sounds really good.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's awesome, man. And that's actually something that's a good segue. We are going to be bringing support for the Graves system with our WORX Pack. If you watch our MT-03 build series, you will note that we recently installed the WORX Pack on that bike. We are actually going to test it with the Graves system. Going to try and see if we can maximize it a little bit more for that particular exhaust. But for the most part, we think it's going to be pretty similar.
Right. And I noticed zero quirks with it, being a pack that was, built and tuned around the Yamaha. I noticed no weird issues on the track. It felt strong. Obviously, anytime you change something, you want to put it back on the dyno and just make sure. And I know Bart is really good at, finding whatever it is there that's needed.
Yeah, he'll find any small dips and he'll find a way to maximize it. So it's pretty awesome. Again, this is Chris White. He's our newest rider here at TST. You will be seeing a lot more of him battling it out with Alex Ferreira, the guy who won our national championship. Yeah, he's gunning for Alex's job. Alex is getting kind of old. He's the old dog in the paddock now.
He's got an expiration date. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, but I thank you, man. I really appreciate your time today. Again, Chris White, everyone. You will be seeing more of him, and keep racking up this hardware, man. We have some empty wall space we got to fill up. So
that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully, I can bring some more in.
Yeah, once we rebuild the bike.
Right.
So
right.
Well, you guys take care. Again, this is Mark from TST. Chris White. Catch you guys next time. Ride safe.